Episode of Wings and Wine. My name is Derek Tibbs, also known as The City Needs Me. You can find me at City Needs Me on all social media platforms. Today we're doing a little something different. I'm going to have a beauty series because I'm stupid and I don't know anything about beauty. I asked a stupid question on Twitter one time and I got killed for it, so I decided that I want to go ahead and start a beauty series and ask some professionals about beauty, makeup, etc., so I can get a better understanding and probably for a better understanding for my viewers. So today, my guest is Felicia Benjamin.
Hi. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, also a licensed cosmetology instructor, and I specialize in makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know a lot in your field, basically.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So we're going to get into the details about the field and try to get a better understanding of everything. Today, we are still going to do a Wings and Wine review, of course. For the wings, I did get wings from Eon, which is in Homestead. It is a lounge and slash restaurant. It's owned by Mike Reed. Mike went to Perry when I was a freshman. He was a senior, so I definitely wanted to support. I'm hearing a lot of good things, so I'm excited to try the wings today. And the wine is from McBride Sisters. It is called Black Girl Magic. This is the red blend. I recently did try it already, so I do have a little bit of a taste for it, but they also have a Riesling and a Rosé, and I'm also excited to review that as well. So let's go ahead and get this episode started. So Leash, how long have you been in the beauty field?
So in 2015, I went to Empire and got my cosmetology license. So yeah, since 2015.
Okay, so
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Has it seemed like it's been going fast or slow?
Fast, like it honestly feels like I just got out of beauty school. Like I can't believe that it's literally been this long. Like it's crazy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How long were you in beauty school?
So when I went and got my cosmetology license, it was a year and a half. The program was, I think it was a 2-year program at first. Like if you did night school. Well, I started off at night school. So night school would have took me 2 years, and then I switched to day school.
Okay.
So I think I got done in like a year and a half or whatnot. I switched to day school. Like once my kids went to school, I was just like, I'm gonna just go for a full throttle. You know what I mean? And get it done and over with. But
Okay.
so.
Is it like an all-day program when you're going during the day? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
we started at like, I believe it was like 8 to 4:30. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. Full-time job.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like sacrifice. Like I had to like I said, I wanted to get done fast because I had, small children and like working and going to beauty school and dealing with kids. It was like a lot. So I had to really make that sacrifice to be like, I'm going to just do schooling, get it done and over with. It'll pay off. I had to be broke for a little bit.
So with, you went to beauty school. Now, did you get multiple licenses at the time or was it just one license that you had got?
So it's just one license. You go to beauty school, you get your cosmetology license. So when I first started off, I wanted to only go for makeup because that's the only thing I was interested in. I went to North Hills Beauty Academy, and you could take an esthetician course there, but they kind of like talked me into taking a whole cosmetology course. But I went there for like a month, and I just wasn't feeling it. It wasn't, my speed or whatnot. So I was like, I'm going to try Empire.
Okay.
Went to Empire, loved it. Like I said, I started off at night school. So night school was a lot of women who had jobs, coming from work, just trying to get their beauty license at night. So a lot of them were actually already like working in shops and stuff like that. Which was cool. So then I switched to daytime because I was like, I got to get out of here faster. You know what I mean? It was a whole different ball game, of people. It was crazy how it the dynamic switched from night school to day school. You know, day school was a lot of young girls just getting out of high school, and it was kind of chaotic. So it was like, for a second, I was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
This is kind of crazy. But then I just pushed through it and just like got it done and over with. And Empire was the better fit for me. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you want to get into beauty?
I always did like my own hair and stuff like that. I was modeling back then.
Okay.
So I had went and got my makeup done, and I actually went and got my makeup done by Makeup by Bo. You know, she's a makeup artist here, and she kind of like inspired me, honestly, to go and start doing makeup. Like when I got out of her chair, I just couldn't believe the way that I looked.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I was like, what if I made women feel like this? You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm going to go to beauty school. I remember telling one of my friends, like, I'm going to beauty school. And she was like, for real? Like, you know what I mean? You can learn that on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't know. You know what I mean? But, like, sometimes people don't see your passion. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people's like, beauty school. And that's what you get. A lot of parents are like, beauty school? What is that? But the beauty industry is $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you make it, like, it's crazy. Like, so yeah, she kind of inspired me, but inspired me to go to beauty school, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of pictures from Bo's work, and completely different people coming out of their chairs.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and listen, like, your people will come and they'll sit down and they're like nervous because they don't want to look crazy. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to look crazy. That's the first thing they always say. Like, just don't make me look casket sharp. I'm like, I got you, girl. So they sit down and they're nervous at first till you turn them around and their like face just lights up. Like, I love that feeling. So.
Did you say casket short?
No, I promise you. People be like, that's like, I hear it all the time. Like, people be like, please, just don't make me look dead. Don't make me look casket short. I be like, I got you. Seriously.
Have you ever had to do makeup for a dead person?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Would you?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Until they get up and move.
Listen. I don't know.
When you have clients come in, and is there ever a time you feel like you can't, or you have trouble capturing the look that they want?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times people will come to you and they'll show you pictures.
Oh, wow.
They'll show you pictures, which is good because, you know, then like you have an idea of what they're looking for.
Okay.
But they'll show you a picture of Beyonce's makeup.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm going to just say it may be a darker, you know, skin, you know, darker complexioned woman.
Yeah.
She's not going to come out looking like Beyonce. You know what I mean? I might have to do a couple different shades and tones on her because your skin complexion is different. So, you know what I mean? So sometimes it can be a challenge for folks.
Does that change the pricing whenever you have to reach?
No.
Okay.
No, depending on what they want, like some people may want full glam or some people just want something natural. Now that's only when the price changes. Because full glam you have to do a little bit more, like a lot more work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the only time it changes price.
And when you do like say you do a full glam, do you have to do like brows? Like do you brows, lashes and everything, or just like So
for full glam and natural makeup, you always do brow. Well, I always do brows. Might throw some lashes on them. But when like for me, for full glam is like popping eyeshadows and you might want like the big bushy lashes or something like that. Like a lot of contouring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so
that's
the difference between that.
Can you explain contouring?
So, okay. All right. Yeah.
That's
You're like,
a card. You know what I mean?
All right. So contouring. All right. Highlighting and contouring.
Okay.
So highlighting is when you want to accentuate your features.
Okay.
So if you want your, maybe you want to like highlight your eyes, underneath your eyes or whatnot. So you'll put a lighter foundation under there. Contouring is when you kind of want to like contour. So if you have a wider nose, you might contour to make it appear smaller or thinner.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it'll be a darker like skin tone complexion. You know.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Gotta understand it.
No.
You're like, no.
I understand.
I see your face. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can understand what you're saying.
All right.
It just seems like, I don't know, it seems like it would be so difficult to make someone look different. I guess in my mind, like I understand, like I go to the barbershop, I'll get a haircut, and they'll shape my beard or whatever like that, and I'll look different than I did 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But I still look the same in the face. You know,
right.
I'm still the same person. But sometimes when women get their makeup done, or even men, I've seen men get their makeup done, they look like completely different people.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost movie magic.
Yeah, it's literally an art. Like it's really an art.
Yeah. So I understand why women would want to put a lot of money into it.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It seems like it would take a long. Like, how long is a typical session?
Well, if you're getting something like just a natural, so a natural is me kind of like doing your brows, and for me, my natural is foundation. You might get a little bit of highlight, might get a little bit of contour, can get some lashes, but no, really maybe like 1 or 2 skin tone eyeshadows. So for like a natural, it might take us 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. If you get like full glam, it might take like 30 to 45 minutes.
That's not bad.
So yeah.
Okay.
And then sometimes it goes a little bit longer because you're talking and
yeah, I was about to say that explains a lot.
Yeah, you'll look up in the time.
I'm start checking now. I'm like, oh no, you know, like also it only take 30, 45 minutes. It's taking you so long. And
right.
Yeah, I understand now. So what's your favorite part about beauty?
My favorite part about beauty, I guess just learning new stuff. Like I'm always on YouTube every day. Mm-hmm. I'm on YouTube checking out new makeup looks or new products and yeah, just learning every day. Yeah, like the beauty industry is like it's never ending learning. Like you always have to educate yourself. Like yeah.
Are there specific people that you look for on YouTube or online?
Okay, so Makeup Shayla is one of my biggest inspirations. She started off as a YouTube beauty vlogger, and now she has like makeup products. Like she's just dope. So I always go to like her page is my first stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know there's a lot of like beauty conventions and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Have you ever went to any of the conventions or?
I did. I went. What is it called? I think it's called BeautyCon. I went and it was in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I went. I think it was like 2 years ago. Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. It was like, and that's the thing too. Like when you're in the beauty industry, like I always tell students, like please go to a beauty convention. Like it's like you go there and it's just like everything that you love in one big spot, and you're just like a kid in a candy store just walking around like, oh my god, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so inspirational because it's like this person has a line and they tell you about their story in their life and how they made it, and it's like it's possible. You know what I mean? So I think everybody should go. That's in the beauty industry should go to beauty fairs and beauty cons and stuff like that. So
do you learn things there, like not just hearing people's stories, but do they have like sessions and everything? Okay.
Yeah, like they have live demos. They'll be like doing hair right there. They'll have competitions, a lot of freebies, and yeah, you learn a lot at beauty industry cons or whatever.
Yeah. That's cool. Mm-hmm. What's your goal with your career, beauty-wise?
So, like I love special effects makeup. Okay. My goal is to get into some sort of union, you know, that does like special effects makeup that may work on sets, like something like The Walking Dead or something like that. Like I would love that. That would be my dream job. So I'm working on that, looking into it. That'd be awesome.
Do you do Halloween looks as well?
I do. Okay. Every year, love it. I haven't really done any this year because of COVID, and it just was like, you know what I mean? Like not a lot of party. It just was weird, like a weird time. But I do a lot of makeup looks for Halloween. Do a lot of my kids. My niece asks me every year to do her face. So yeah.
So do you go to other makeup artist for yourself, or do you do your own makeup?
No, I do my own makeup.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be opposed to it, you
Yeah.
know, because everybody has their own style. That's the good thing about like makeup artists as well. Like a lot of people have their own style. Like you'll be like, sometimes you can look and tell, you know, like okay, that might be, especially people in your city. You know what I mean? That might be so and so. I know did that face. You know what I mean? Like so, yeah. I do my own.
Do you have like a signature thing that you do, like leave a mark on somebody's face, so it's like, oh, I know Leash did that?
No, no. But I'd love to do a wing. Like, I mean, wing liners are in. I mean, you might not know what
I don't know what a wing liner is.
But I love to do a wing on everybody.
Okay.
So I don't know. That's my thing.
What is a wing?
So a wing is like just your eyeliner, and it kind of like extends out, and it kind of like accentuates your eye.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear a wing every day.
Oh, okay.
Can't leave the house without it.
So, do you do your brows too? Because I know women always feel like they need to go get their brows done.
I do. So that's my thing. Like, I specialize in brows, like brow waxing, brow tinting. I love everything about eyebrows. So I'll look at somebody, just period, and I'm like thinking about doing their eyebrows. Okay. Like that's my thing. So, and my tag is Brows by Leash 412. So, yeah. By Leash 412. That's how you can check me out.
Okay, and that's your social media? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Okay. That's cool. So let me take a break from that and look at the wings before they start getting too cold.
Okay.
Have you ever had Eon's food?
I have not. I've been one time though, and the spot was dope. Didn't eat their food there as I was just coming from somewhere else and we had ate there already. So.
Okay. Yeah. You said the spot was dope though?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Dope spot. Dope spot. Love the environment.
Yeah. It looked like it was nice when I went in there today, but I didn't get a chance to actually experience it yet. So we can go ahead and try the wings.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
I just wish they had flavor. That would have been pretty cool. It's alright.
It's cool.
I mean, it just tastes like a fried chicken wing.
Yeah. So if you were to give it a rating out of 10, what would you rate it? And base it off of fried chicken wings, since it is not like flavored and everything.
Right. I'm gonna say about a 7. It could have made them a little harder.
Yeah. I would say, I'm probably around 7 as well. I like that it's a full wing and it's not like a wing ding. So I do appreciate that. And it did come with 2 sides. And it was at the time, so I don't know when they're gonna change the price. I don't want to say anything, but it was $12 each.
Okay.
So that wasn't a bad price at all for the wings and 2 sides.
That's not bad at all.
You get 5 wings. So I would definitely recommend Eon. Not just for the food, but just for the experience. I haven't been there yet, but I've seen videos enough to the point where I know that it's a good experience, and Mike's reputation has preceded himself, so it's definitely a place to check out. After, you can check it out now because they do have an outdoor section, so you're still open. I know the state of Pennsylvania shut down a lot of things until next year, but you can still go ahead and check it out. And even if you're going to check out the food, they still have a takeout as well. That's Eon, E-O-N, and Homestead. And I'll leave the information on the video, of course. Now the wine. Before we go ahead and review the wine, I wanted to ask, what are your wine preferences?
So I've been a white wine drinker. But lately I have been diving into the red wines. My favorite wines are Pinot Grigios and Rieslings.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. What made you jump into red wine?
I just want to try something different.
Yeah.
And actually watching your shows and your segments.
Yeah.
So. And now all you do is do red wine. So I was like, all right, I'm going to try.
Yeah. I'm not really touching the white too much.
Yeah.
I did try the white version of the Black Girl Magic, and it was really good. So I'm not surprised, but I thought it was a really good product. This is the McBride Sisters is a Black-owned company as well. They're out of California. Nice. I've been wanting to try the wine for a while. A friend of mine actually said that she wrote a letter to the company so they can get it in Pennsylvania because it wasn't here for
Oh,
a while.
for real?
So I've just noticed it within the past few weeks that it's actually here. So we can go ahead and try the wine.
Okay. It's good.
Yeah, it is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it.
I'd actually give that an 8 out of 10. I'll say.
I give it an 8 out of 10 too.
Yeah, I'm
like
usually
it.
into the dry wine, but it's a red blend, so it's a little bit in the middle. And I really like that.
See, and that's my thing with the red wines. Like, I like bitter whites, but my red wine has to be sweet. It can't be a bitter. So
Yeah.
that one is kind of like more on the sweeter side. So I like that one.
Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Are you more of the chill wine or?
Definitely
More.
chilled.
Okay.
Definitely has to be chilled.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Straight out the freezer, fridge.
Out the freezer?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
What? You
Yeah.
gotta dip it in there.
I feel like
a
that's
little
taking away the taste of the wine.
bit. Really?
Yeah.
So when you go to the liquor store, you get your wine. You don't get it out the cooler.
No, I don't get it out the cooler.
Really?
Yeah, I get it off the shelf.
I mean, if it's not in the cooler, then I'll get it off the shelf. But I go to the cooler first.
I don't. I don't even look at the cooler, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like I've never been to the cooler.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, God, you gotta take a dab in the
I feel like
cooler.
that's where they put the barefoot.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where they put the real big
Yeah.
bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll go ahead and give that an 8 out of 10. So back to the beauty. Am I saying the right beauty, or is it like is there a
No, it's
more
beauty
proper
industry.
term? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Beauty industry.
Well, maybe get into this. Years ago, it was way before Wings of Wine.
Mm-hmm.
I tweeted. I said, I think black women don't really need makeup. They look better without it. And then I got killed.
They ate your ass up.
Yeah, they killed me. And so I deleted the tweet. I'm not gonna lie.
But what were they saying though? Like,
Why does it matter? Why do you even care? I'm like, I didn't even respond because I'm like, I'm not arguing with anybody. I was like, clearly I just said the wrong thing.
right.
And it wasn't that I felt like they can't get makeup. I don't think that at all. I just think that black women are beautiful without the makeup.
Right.
And I think sometimes when they get makeup done, and this is where I'm trying to understand, because I feel like when they got makeup done, I've seen women turn into completely different people. And it's like, okay, I'm not seeing you. And I felt
Right.
like that's the problem. But years have gone by since, that was probably like 2015 when I said that. And years have gone by, and I've noticed that it does depend on who you go to. Because some people can make you look like a completely different person, and some people can make you just look like a better, not a better version of you, but an enhanced version.
Enhanced.
Of you. Yeah.
That's my thing. So, I'd like to enhance your looks. I don't want to change you and make you look like something that you're totally different. But let's be honest, if you're getting makeup on, you're gonna look a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There may be some things about people that they don't like or they want to hide, or you know what I mean? So they do get makeup done. Like sometimes people may have dark circles, so they'll you know what I mean, try to hide those dark circles with makeup or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, it has its benefits. Like, it's not just about women wanting to wear makeup. It may be something like a cancer patient who doesn't have eyebrows, so she has to draw her eyebrows on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it serves us like different purposes and stuff like that. That's what I love about it. Because it can be somebody that's down and out, you know, sick or just whatever,
Yeah.
and you make them look beautiful so they feel beautiful and they love it, you know?
Yeah.
So,
It improves their day.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
but I get what you're saying. Like, a lot of people, and what's so funny is a lot of people will be like, you look better without makeup or something like that. Or, you know what I mean? Their preference is they don't want their women to wear makeup.
Yeah.
But they don't know a lot of women wear makeup.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you might look natural. You might be like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. Like, but you don't know, I might got on a full face.
Right.
Makeup, you know?
Yeah.
Just, it's all in how you do it, you know?
I know whenever it's left on the pillow.
And you wake up and the whole face is right there,
mask.
brows and
Ooh.
everything. Listen.
Yeah. Lay down with Halle Berry, woke up with Jim Carrey. I'm like,
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, I get that.
Mhm.
And I felt like I was wrong when I said it, and I didn't apologize because I don't care.
Right.
But it was like, because I knew where my mind was
Right.
at with it, and
Right.
I'm telling you, a lot of these women will look completely different, and even men. Like, you look at celebrities. I don't care if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
They're not coming out without makeup on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So when you see them without makeup, you like, who the hell is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see it happen all the time.
That's true.
But for Halloween next year, I'm gonna be a completely different person. So I'm gonna be Shamar Moore from Soul Train. Whenever he was dancing and stuff, so I'm gonna come to you and I wanted this full Shamar Moore face.
All right.
That's what I expect to see.
All right, that's exactly how, you know what I mean, people sit down in a chair and be like, I want to look like this. You be like, all right.
Yeah. It's like the people that go in the barbershop and they ask for a certain number on the wall. Like, I ain't gonna be looking at them old pictures.
Listen, I got a funny story about this. And this has nothing to do with makeup, but when I first graduated beauty school, I worked at Philip Pelusi.
Okay.
I was doing hair. And some Asian guy came in, and he sat down in my my co-worker's chair next to me. And he had literally maybe this much hair. And he told her he wanted a ponytail. So she was like, oh, what? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, people have to come with pictures and stuff because he told her he wanted a ponytail. She was like, excuse me? Like, but I think at that point it was like maybe a language barrier or something. Like, I think he wanted something totally different, but he said it was a ponytail. It was the funniest shit ever. Like,
I don't understand what he would have wanted, though.
That's what we were trying to figure out. Like, she was like, a what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we thought he was pranking us. Like, he was like, I want a ponytail. I don't know. Crazy. But that's what people do, though. Yeah. They want, certain stuff, and it's like, you got to be real with people in the beauty industry. Like, no sugarcoating it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get that. Yeah. Or if I do that, then it's going to make you look like this, and, so.
Do you ever get men that come to you that want, like, something done?
I've only had men come and get Halloween makeup done.
Okay.
I've never had no man come and do, get like a full face or anything like that.
What about, because I don't know the term, there's something that I know men get it done too. It's something that they get done with their pores or something. They go to makeup artists or somebody to do it. It's like they get like a full scrub of something. Like, I don't know.
Maybe like a facial.
I don't know. It's like getting off dead skin or something like that. I don't know what it is.
That would be a facial.
Maybe it's a facial.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do that for men?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about beard transplants? I've been seeing a lot of them now.
I've never done a beard transplant. But
yeah. If they started doing it, if you when you want to get into it, you wouldn't think, okay.
No.
Why?
No.
Why? It's enhancing the men. They want to do that.
That's a whole totally different lane. Like, I ain't getting into that. Like,
So, you want to get into set makeup, is what you said. Yeah. So, have you been checking out different tutorials to do different types of set makeup that would take that path?
I've been looking into different schools. Like, we have the Tom Savini School, special effects makeup, and I actually know somebody that went there, and I seen his work go from, just starting out to like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and that was another like inspiration and stuff like that. Like, just watching his work go from whatever to boom, like, I loved it. Yeah. So yeah, I've been looking into like different schools and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you need to stay in Pittsburgh to do what you want to do, or you want to move?
See, I want to move. That's the thing.
Okay.
So the Tom Savini School is here, but I never signed up. Like, I looked into it, but I didn't sign up because I want to go somewhere else. Love it. It's home. It is what it is. But when you travel and you see other things, like, I don't want to be here. So. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody's trying to get out.
Yeah. Get out.
Yeah. And they don't come back.
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
So I do want to check out like what you do. So I do want to check out like your setup and everything like that. Okay. So if that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and include that in the episode as well.
Hey guys. So I just want to show you my setup. Here is my little salon space. So right here with this chair, it doubles as a bed and a chair. So this is where I do my eyelash extensions. This is where I do my brow waxing, brow tinting. Obviously, whenever I do my lashes, I would like drop the bed, and it doubles like this. It's very comfortable. All my clients said it's very comfortable. They love it. I had another one before, but it was just like a regular kind of like massage table, and it was horrible. So I brought this one off of Amazon, and they love it. And I've had it for a while, so very durable. I just put it down whenever it's time to do the brows. Set it like that. So some of my equipment that I have, whenever I'm extensions, I have my light, and it doubles as a magnifier, which is awesome because then you don't have to wear those like little magnifying glasses that people usually wear. So it's a pretty cool light. I got this off of Amazon also, and I've had this for a while. So I just plug that in, set it over my chair, and start my work. So here is my little eyelash extension table. So I have all of my equipment for eyelash extensions right in this little cabinet. I have disposables in the drawers. So anything that I would need that I wouldn't have to leave my client for is literally just right here. And I set it up that way just because, you know, you'll get in the middle of doing eyelash extensions, which takes forever. And you don't want to have to keep getting up and moving and leaving your client because it prolongs the process. So just make sure you have everything in one space, sanitized and ready to go. So here we have our barbicide. Always have to have barbicide. It keeps all your tools sanitary and it's state regulated that you keep barbicide and you clean all your tools in barbicide. So that's a must have. I also have my handy dandy Lysol wipes. Once my clients are up, everything gets sanitized. Everything gets wiped out from the chair to the lamp to my stool to everything that I know I touched and maybe things that I may not, you know, just like have touched, but I still will sanitize everything. So I wipe down everything with Lysol. Here is all my waxing equipment. Well, not my equipment, but my waxing products. I try to keep everything together. So I don't want to have like all my waxing stuff, some waxing stuff here, some waxing stuff there, because then you're just all over the place. So you just want to keep everything together. I have my alcohol, sanitary. Always have to keep some alcohol as well. Here is my makeup. Everything that I use for makeup is in this compacted carrying case, which is awesome. I also got this off of Amazon. And I've had this for about 2 years, so you can see. And I travel with this anytime I'm doing work outside of my suite. I take this, so it's very durable. Let me see what else I can tell you. Here's my makeup brushes, which are self-explanatory. I have a ton of them. They all do different things, you know. You'll get some makeup brushes that maybe it'll be a blush brush and you'll use it for, who knows, if throwing some highlighter or something like that. Like, you don't have to stick to what it's for exactly. You can make them work for you. And that's it.
Cool,
actually.
Yeah, that would be cool. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting a facial though. You ain't touching my
Why
eyebrows. You ain't gonna touch my eyebrows either because people love my eyebrows, so I don't want to. I don't want to do anything. Yeah, my eyebrows, my eyelash, I'm good. Like, I already said I'm gonna donate them one day.
What, your eyelashes?
Yeah, somebody already said they'd buy them. Yeah,
you do have good brows though.
Yeah, just don't. You know, so whenever if I die and I'm in my casket and I ain't got my eyebrows on, just know I donated them. It's in my will.
That's crazy.
Yeah. How do you keep a work-life balance?
So, I have children. I have 3.
Okay.
And my oldest is 15, my daughter is 12, and my youngest is 9. So, I'm also a single parent. So, it is hard, but it's getting easier now that they're a little bit older. And, that they're getting older. So, it's like they're getting older and, like, I'm growing with them as well. You know, now I'm able to do a lot of things that I wasn't able to do back then. Okay. You know what I mean? So, it's just getting easier to be able to keep a balance, you know? Yeah. Like I said, like my oldest is 15 now, so, you know?
They're typically understanding of like their parents' work and everything
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like with the clientele, since you're in a field where it's not like 9 to 5, you know what I mean? Do you feel like sometimes it could be tough dealing with the times that the clients want as opposed to like the times that you're like, oh, I have something scheduled to do today? And
So, not really, because it is like a 9 to 5.
okay.
Like people come and get their makeup done. See, the only thing about like makeup is that's hard to keep like a decent clientele. Is like not everybody is coming to get their makeup done every day.
Yeah.
People come for special occasions, you know, stuff like that, like their birthdays, anniversaries, things like that. But that's where add-ons come in.
Okay.
So like I do brows, I do
Yeah.
brow waxing, brow tinting, I do eyelash extensions. When you get eyelash extensions, you're coming every 2 weeks to get those touch-ups and stuff like that. So
Okay.
that's just where you have to like you, people can just do makeup, but you have to kind of add on other
Yeah.
things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it is possible to be booked with just doing makeup, but you have to build up a, you know what I mean, like a really decent clientele of people,
Yeah.
you know, and be somewhere on set or something like that, you know.
Now let me ask this though. So with your licenses, or license, are you able to do hair professionally?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like I was saying before, back in 2015, when I was like, oh, I'm going to go to school to do makeup. And Empire, there's no program where you can just do you can just be like an esthetician.
Okay.
Which an esthetician is a person who does facials, does
Yeah.
makeup, things like that. You have to take the whole cosmetology course, which is hair, skin, and nails. And at first I was like, this isn't what I want to do. But I'm so happy that I did it because I'm well-rounded in everything.
Yeah.
So I can go work in a nail shop. I can go work in a salon and do hair. I can go work, you know what I mean? Like just everywhere within my license.
Yeah. So are you able to do your own hair typically, or?
Yeah, I do my own hair.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do my own hair.
Ooh, nice.
Thank you. I do my own hair. I just started kind of like going to someone, and which I love. Like she does my bobs the best. But yeah, like before I might have been like, oh my god, I'm scared to let somebody else in my head because I'm used to doing my own. You know what I mean? Like it's just a whole little thing. Like you go sit in somebody's chair and you do hair or you do makeup and you be like, it don't feel right, nervous, you know. So
that's tough. I would never cut my own hair.
yeah.
I tried to line myself up during the quarantine, and I didn't like it. And I ain't gonna lie, I called my barber and I was like, hey, you know, just checking up on you, see how everything's going. And then he's like, yeah, I'm still cutting hair. It was like the same day he was like, yeah, I'm still cutting hair, just, you know, wherever he was doing it. And I went to him because I was like, I can't do this any longer.
So you fucked yourself up and went to him, and did he fix it? Was he fix it?
Yeah. I mean, it was cool. Like I started to do it, and then I just stopped.
Thought about
you know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah,
I was like, it wasn't too bad though. Like I was just trying to line myself up because I had like an afro at the time, and I'm like I don't like that, and I wasn't gonna touch the top. One of my friends was like, oh yeah, I've been doing it during the quarantine, and it's cool. And he sent me a picture, and I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't that. I was like, yeah, it's cool. Like I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. He's crazy as hell. I was like, so I went to my barber, but I mean, man, we don't do so much to get our stuff done. So I appreciate you explaining the details of makeup. I mean, there's still a lot that I have to learn. This is only part 1 of this series. I still have 2 other guests to speak to as well. Yeah. But I'm still stupid on it, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's more detail. So, I mean, I appreciate that you explained.
And I can't wait to watch their segments too, because it'll be interesting to hear, because everybody does things different, you know what I mean? And I love watching other people work, or, you know, because everybody learns different things from each other, you know, so I can't wait to watch those. Yeah,
I was surprised that when I mentioned it on Roundtable Discussions with Real Mac, and I was getting DMs like, you know, like, oh, I would love to jump on the internet. I'm like, okay.
See?
I was surprised, so. But, because honestly, when I ask women that aren't in the field, they don't want to answer my questions. They're like, why are you asking me that? I'm like, Okay, whatever.
Really?
You can ask me whatever question you want to ask me, but I can't ask you questions about makeup or your hair or whatever like that. I'm not trying to touch your hair, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not
Touchy
doing that.
subject, I guess.
I
A lot
guess.
of people don't want you to know that they got weaves in, or
Yeah,
I don't know,
but
that they're wearing makeup, or I don't know.
Right, and I'm like, I don't know.
It's like it's obvious
weird.
sometimes, like.
But it's just a question. Like, I don't understand why I can't just ask questions.
Right.
That's my whole point of doing
It
anything.
might be the way you ask,
Yeah, I think it's a little aggressive, I guess.
Could be.
It's just my tone of voice. I don't care. I'm going to ask the way I ask it. If they don't want to answer, I'm going to get my answer somewhere.
Right.
You know. But I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Go ahead. Before we go, I'm about to ask one more question.
All right.
So, when you're on social media,
Mm-hmm.
and since you really don't deal with a lot of men as far as your work,
Right.
do men ever show interest,
Yeah.
act like they show interest in it to try to top?
Yep. I get a lot of dudes that'll say something like, "Hey, you do facials?"
Yeah, okay.
I actually had some guy ask me to cut his hair, and it was like, you don't even know. Like, I worked at Supercuts, like, literally probably like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I don't even think he was like my Facebook friend then, to be honest with you. So I was just like he knew that I was a cosmetologist, and I feel like it was just his way to get in there, like try to get in there. I'm like, dude, no, I'm not cutting your hair. Like,
I got a Supercut story.
yeah.
My current barber, I've been going to my current barber since 2016. I'll say, yeah, it's 2016. And prior to that, I was going to the same barber since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And he had stopped cutting for a while, so I just had an issue with finding a barber, and I didn't know where to go, and I just needed a haircut for like a certain occasion that weekend or something like that. So I was just desperate. And it was like, it was snowing outside or something. It was just like one of them days, I'm like, I just need my haircut right now. I went to Supercuts. And the worst haircut of my life. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I put the picture on my group text, and it was like never ending, like jokes.
So one thing about Supercuts is not a lot of ethnic folks.
It was a black woman who cut my hair.
That doesn't mean.
But it was only women in there. And I'm not saying that women can't cut hair, because I've got my hair cut by women.
Oh,
it was very good.
Yeah.
But this time it was just bad. Like, I'm like, she didn't even line me up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
see, and that's the crazy stuff. Like, but we don't see. Okay, so I worked at the one in Oakland.
okay.
Which is a lot of college students. There's a lot of Asian students. A lot of Caucasian students. So we weren't really well versed in cutting African American hair.
Okay.
Like, they don't come in there to get their haircuts. You know,
Okay.
they go to barbershops.
Yeah.
But you might get an occasional that'll come in there. But when we're like, you're not taught to like line a person up in the front. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have 2 boys, so I would practice on them. So that's how I know how to do it. But
yeah.
you know, shout out to them for letting me practice. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I couldn't cut anybody's hair. I would never touch my son's hair, to be honest, either. I wouldn't even try it.
Yeah.
My hands aren't steady. That's why I couldn't be a doctor. I'd probably kill somebody. But it was like, I just wouldn't touch my son's hair.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I had to meet her again.
So you can find me on Instagram by Leash412. And, again, my name is Felicia, but I go by Leash. So yeah, browse by Leash412 on Instagram. And here's my shirt. So it's just how it is. Browse by Leash. BROWSBYLEESH 412.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so again, it's Leash. Browse by Leash.
412.
412? Okay,
Yeah.
412. But she's moving, so she's going to have to change her
I think it might always still be 412.
Yeah, that's how I feel like.
Yeah.
If I leave Pittsburgh, I'm not going to change my name. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if I go to LA needs me. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep my same thing.
I think you have to, because it's like you started a legacy, so.
Yeah, I think it is. But my name's Derek Tibbs. This is episode 10 of Wings and Wine. You can find me there at City Needs Me. Follow the Wings and Wine page at Wings Wine on Instagram. Again, I do have merchandise soon. It's just in the process of actually designing and making it. Shout out again to Brian Tolbert for making my logo. Shout out to my mom for making these custom glasses and this right here.
She
My
made the
little tip
glasses
jar.
too?
Yeah, she made the glasses and this tip jar. She actually
Yeah.
made me a puzzle too lately. So this is episode 10. Again, this is part 1 of a beauty series, so you will have all 3 episodes coming soon. And then I'll be transitioning over to some more series that I want to go ahead and keep doing. But again, follow everything, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. You know, I want to hear everything. I like constructive criticism. Thank you for watching, and this was episode 10 of Wings and Wine. Bye.
Peace.